Hello, my friends. It's Liz here, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, an especially big welcome. I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to grow it, and if you're returning, thank you so much. I love all of you, and I really enjoy your interactions with me. So you may have noticed I have a guest with me today. This is my new friend, Boney M. That's spelled B-O-N-E-Y and then the letter M. And he is named after kind of a one-hit wonder band from the 70s. We're called Boney M, and they did the Rah Rah Rasputin song. And I don't know, seemed like the right name for him. Now, Boney M is 60 inches or 5 feet tall, and I did kind of flirt with him, picked him up at Target. Don't tell my husband. And so Boney M came home with me. Now, they are selling them for $35. Last week, they were selling them for $24.50. And because I belong to the Target Circle, excuse me, the Target Circle membership, they did give me $10 off. So, and then I get the other one for using my red card. So it ended up being under $14 for my friend here. And I'm quite pleased with him. He's got, joints that you can pose, and they stay where you put them. Look at the camera, buddy. Just look at the camera. Okay, so there's my friend Boney M. This is a shirt that I got from Temu yesterday, and I was kind of disappointed with it. It's from a local warehouse, and I usually have the really thick, crunchy decals. This is not that. This actually, and I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it, but it's got a watermark across it. Wavy lines across the words, across the picture. Oh, it had a tag on it, but it just came off. Across the cat, across everything. Now, I didn't pay very much for it. It was about $5, and it's cotton, and I'm going to hold on to it. I'm not sure if I'm going to wear it in public. Honestly, I don't think most people are going to notice that. I had to point it out to my husband, but also it is a XXX, so I think it will probably work for a sleep shirt, if nothing else. I do have some stuff from Temu, and let's try not to dox ourselves here. And let's see what I got here. Oh, an empty bag, my favorite. Okay. I don't have prices. I will put a link in the description so that you can look it up. This particular item is discontinued, and I can't find it anywhere. It is a jute cord with these little wooden inspired by Joanna Parker, vintagey looking characters. This guy especially looks like Gus the Ghost, and they're just little wooden guys. I'm not sure if I'm going to have to tie knots. I'm going to hang this from, I have a console table that's covered with all my vintagey stuff. I'm going to hang it so that it bows down in the center, and I'm going to see how that works. But I'm really happy with it. I think I paid $4 or $5 for it. I was going to order 2, and now I wish I had. This is a purse charm. And that came not on the string. I put it on the string, which the string frayed a little bit. Again, in the retro kind of style, I've got this black cat. It is like a PU leather And then it's just got a little clip and it's black on the back. I think it's super cute. So that's gonna go on my purse. Right now I'm carrying my rib cage purse that glows in the dark that I got from Temu last year. We call it my Boney M purse. What do you think, honey? I got these stickers, and it's a whole roll of fragile or fragile stickers that are kind of Halloween themed. There's mummies, there's a dog mummy, cat mummy. I guess they're all mummies. But I'll use these when it's not Halloween. I'm not sure how many there are, but it's a decent sized roll of stickers. So that'll be good for my friend mail. Excuse me, my fall allergies are getting to me a little bit. Let's see what else we have from Temu. Oh, I've been wanting these, but I wanted the kind with the hooks. These are earrings, and I find that I prefer the hooks to the studs. These are the poison apple from Snow White. Kind of wish they faced different directions, but that's okay. You can see how big they are. If you're wondering about my shirt, this was from Hot Topic last year, and I got it because it says Boo, which I've mentioned before was my grandpa's nickname for me was Miss Boo. So there that is. Okay, the last item from this package. This is a 3-pack of long sleeve shirts, and it was, I'm pretty sure about $25. I did get it in a 5XL because I wanted it nice and roomy. I find that with these shirts, sometimes they're tight around the shoulder. So this is the first time taking them out of the bag. So I will have to try them on later. I have physical therapy in about an hour, so just a V-neck, long sleeve, and I believe this is my favorite mix of fabric: 60 polyester, 35 rayon, 5 spandex. So we have this blue. It's kind of a heathery blue. Excuse me. And then we have the turquoise color and the purple color. And I may put decals on some of them. I need to go through those. I've been working really hard the last few days trying to get things organized and cleaned up and get my Halloween tables set up, but it also involves removing what is on the surface that I want to decorate. So, there's my voter stuff. Okay, I'll show you one more shirt. This I got at Michael's, and it was originally, I believe, $14.99, and it was half price, so $7.50. Just a cotton t-shirt in a 2X, and I have tried it on. It fits. The decal's kind of rubbery, but it's not crunchy or anything. I had years ago, I bought a shirt like this at the Hallmark store, and it was when I was a little bit smaller and it was tighter fitting, and I really liked it, and I wanted one that was orange pumpkin. And the ones on Temu that I found in the fabric I like were more of a brownish color or a pink color, and I really prefer the classic bright orange. Oh, maybe I will. I did a thumbnail, but maybe I'll do one here with Boney M. I don't usually do that. Let's see here. What is this here? Okay, this is another Temu bag. This doesn't have very many items. And this one's kind of supremely boring. I have one other of these, which I actually am wearing when I first started, you know, getting dressed after I broke my shoulder and had surgery. These were too hard for me to get on. And I thought that it wasn't going to work because they're really like a firm stretch. Now they are easier to get on and they provide more support. I do take the pads out, but it's just a little short sports bra. They are not appropriate to be worn by themselves, even if I was the kind of person that would do that. Please forgive me. Okay. We recently, we had a Chromecast, and I feel like I've said this before. It broke, and I bought a Roku stick because Chromecast doesn't apparently exist anymore. So we got a Roku stick, and so I got this glow-in-the-dark case for the Roku stick. And I chose this color because our living room is kind of in blues. So, but it is a little kitty paw and it has little kitty paws. So it's got friction just to make it a little easier to find because we are people who lose our remotes. There's one more thing in here. Oh, these are pretty. That was less than $2, the Roku cover. And they have plainer ones. These are nails that are the homemade in a size large. And I don't know if you can see them. They have a little 3D factor to them, and they've got jellyfish. They're really pretty colors. I have really big nail beds, and I'm not going to show you because I don't know if they're even clean looking at the moment. I haven't had nails on since I broke my shoulder, so I'm not even sure. Let's see here. Trying to figure out what's all in here. I did set up a box here yesterday, and then I just wasn't up to doing the video, so I apologize. I just haven't been getting as many videos out, and I think it's because I'm just trying to buckle down and get stuff organized and decorated for Halloween, and it's a chore for me, so I apologize. I got some of these creepy cloths. This one is black. I also got gray, which is in use. And I also got white or off-white. I don't know what they're calling it, but there it is. And I put them over tables that I'm decorating with Halloween stuff. It just makes it look better, more Halloweenish. This is a decal that's meant to put on your car window. So it's got a picture, looks a lot like Boney M, and he's waving out the window. I'm gonna have to pause, I've got a phone call. I'm back. Well, I learned that pausing the video does not work when you're answering a phone call, and it was just my eye doctor's office confirming my appointment for this afternoon. So I have physical therapy in the morning, and I have an eye appointment in the afternoon. Let's see. this was something random that I picked up because I want to try something. I do know how to knit and crochet, but I don't really do it because of arthritis, but I have something I want to make. This is just black chenille yarn, and it was $1.25. All the Halloween stuff at Dollar Tree, sort of all the seasonal stuff, is $1.50. These weren't seasonal, so. Okay, I've got a whole bunch of stuff in here. I showed one of these before, and the other one was a smoky palette. This is the Marie Claire Paris Natural Charm Palette. Includes blush, 4 eyeshadows, and a highlighter. So I feel like it says talc free, and it just feels like a really good deal. I'm gonna see if my daughter wants any of these when she comes home. But I do use makeup from time to time. This is a Marie Claire contour stick, which is something I've never tried. It says warm brown. Let's see. Let's pull all this stuff out. This is a dual-ended brow brush in medium brown. So it's got the pencil, and then it's got the spoolie down at the other end. This is black mascara. What does it say? Defining and volumizing jet black. One more from our friend. Okay, that's a felt tip eyeliner. I usually use a pencil because I'm old school, because I'm old. But sometimes I like to play with these, and I'd rather play with one from Dollar Tree. Just to see if I can get wings. You know, I was trying to get wings before they were even like a thing. Because I like the 60s vibe. I'm incorrigible with hand sanitizers. I got a couple more of these. This one is one I didn't have. It's ginger citrus scent. And then this one is pumpkin. And some of these that I have shown and bought are for giveaways. These are the 2-ounce ones, so you get twice as much as you get in the square bottle. And you can always pour it into a square bottle. Oh, I got 2 of the ginger citrus. Got some of my candy. I got 2 of them and I ate one. I got these Crystal Light cherry splash. I love anything cherry. This is sugar-free drink mix, 0 calories, and I'm not sure how many. Oh, this has caffeine. What? Well, that's nice. 1 squeeze is enough to transform 12 fluid ounces of water. I'm going to try this in plain soda water because I love me a cherry soda. So I thought that was a good price for that. Oh, I found another Marie Claire felt tip eyeliner. Same color, which was ultra black. The last thing I found, I don't know if you older ladies remember Merle Norman was a makeup store, kind of fancy. When I was, you know, coming along in the my teen years in the late 70s, early 80s, and Merle Norman was this fancy place. Well, and you'd go there and you'd get a makeup demo, like before your dance, and so you get a free face of makeup. This is Merle Norman Retinol and Niacinamide Facial Serum. This is a huge bottle. How much is this? It is. There's a picture of Merle. There she is. It says 1 fluid ounce. The bottle is really much. Maybe it's just this box that makes it look larger. Anyway, I went ahead and got it because, you know, to thank old Merle for the free makeup that I got for homecoming in 1981. Okay, is this something else? I got something else here. Another bag. What? This is a bag that is from Tord, and I have not gotten into this yet, or gotten these things out of the packages. So I believe I used my Tord cash, and then they had stuff on sale also. I love long sleeve t-shirts in the winter. I sleep in them and I wear them. So this Man of Being Asleep shirt, it's long sleeves, and we got some hot retro chicks trick-or-treating. We got a witch, a devil, and a skeleton. She's got her little skull bucket. The devil has her little cauldron. Looks like the witch is just there looking fabulous. Very nice, soft. I bought it big because that's what I've been doing lately, and I usually prefer it. These ones, I'm not sure they're going to work for me, but I'm going to try them. And we got a special little desiccant. Okay, these are leggings, but part of the legging is sheer, and then we've got this really loud, bright kitty cats embroidered on the knees. So it's sheer just for this little part, and then the kitty cats. And I did get a fluffy hoodie that's got cat ears and a face. I think the embroidery is a little more green, and I'm going to try not to let that bug me. These are nice, soft, cottony leggings, except for this nylon part. So I thought they were fun. So it kind of makes it look like you're wearing like bike shorts. So we'll see. Yeah, that is kind of one of my costume looks that I was thinking about, and I wanted to catch those when they were on special. Where did it go? I'm losing things. I'm piling things on top of things. There we go. I received friend mail yesterday from a woman by the name of Coco Strayer, and she's one of my viewers, and she sent me a friend mail package. I was not expecting it. I thought it was something else when I opened it, and I was very confused, and I won't go into it, but I just want to give a big apology to my friend Lori at the Quirky Cauldron, because I kind of, yeah. Anyway, I was so shocked that I got this from Coco. And first of all, there is this adorable makeup bag, which I do not have. It's got a flat bottom, but it's got a ghost reading too. It's kitty. And it's that usual kind of canvasy fabric that these are made out of. I believe this is from, Temu. But she also sent me some things she made and a card. Just a minute. This is the card. It says, "Hi Liz, as a thanks for your videos, I made Halloweenish bracelets for you that should fit. My wrists measure 7 1/4 inches, so I guess that yours are similar. Never stretch these, roll on, roll off. They will last much longer that way. Feel free to wear the earrings and bracelet with the Dia de los Muertos theme year round. No rules." No rules. I love that. Enjoy the spooky seasons. Regards, Coco Strayer. P.S. Hi to Buttercup. For me, Tesla, Belle, Bosco, and Tiki. I'm having a flash, and I think when I was really small, we had a cat named Bosco. Bosco was a chocolate syrup, kind of like Hershey syrup, way back in the day. So it says, "Smile, it's Halloween," and she put a bunch of stickers in there. I have to say, Coco, you have beautiful handwriting. It looks like my grandmother's handwriting. Grandma's been gone a long time, but yeah. Let's see here. She included a sticker that says Orange Cat Energy, since I have my Buttercup. There's a card but the earrings fell off. I believe she made all this beautiful jewelry for me, which is just so sweet. And they are little sugar skulls. Super cute. We have this. Sorry about my fingernails. Beautiful bracelet in purple and orange. And there's this pretty bead here. So yeah, you just kind of roll it like that. And we've got that. This one goes with the earrings. It's not exactly the same skull, but it matches. So we have a skull dangly, and then we have a bone. My husband thought it was something else, and I'm like, it's a bone. So this has really cool little skull beads and these really pretty flowered beads. It's really nice. Sorry, I'm not good at showing jewelry. So there's that one. And then the final one has a charm that is a couple of cats. And this has black and orange, and then also some of those skull beads. Really cute. I'm just blown away. I was totally surprised by this gift. And I just wanted to say thank you to Coco. This is the first time I ever got friend mail from a subscriber, and just so kind, so very, very kind. And I did send an email to Coco. As of this filming, I hadn't heard back. I was trying to find out if she has an Etsy or another website where she sells her beautiful things. But if I do, I'll put it in the description. And yeah, so that's my haul for today. I need to wrap it up because Boney M, I think, has plans. Look at that face. Put that chin up. And I have to go to physical therapy and run a couple of errands and then go to my eye appointment. Pick out some glasses, and then it's just a busy day today. Somewhere in there, I would like to squeeze in a nap. I didn't sleep super well, but I'll survive. Ugh, I do not like the glare in my glasses from my fill light, and I don't know why, but it's just bothering me. This is really weird, making a video in the morning, and I'm thinking, oh, it's so short, but I realized I had to stop and start, so it's not so short. So I don't know what else to tell you. I just been like working my butt off trying to get ahead of all the stuff that has piled up while I was convalescing. I'm seeing the doctor on the 15th, and I'm kind of expecting that I'm going to be released to go back to work pretty soon. And I would like to get this stuff under control before then while I have time. But I'm just not up to it every day. You know, I still have some limited range of motion and stuff like that, which can be frustrating, but I'm working hard to try and make it better, and it is getting better all the time. And I want to show you something. Wanted to show you my mermaid. This is the mermaid, and I think I showed you a whole one because I bought a replacement for her that I am going to return. This is the mermaid that I dropped in my laundry room, and the base kind of shattered. I glued it together as best I could. I found some more pieces when I was cleaning yesterday, but too late. I glued the pieces with that B6000 or E6000 or whatever it's called. And then I wrapped it with electrical tape, and then I put Model Magic to make it a little more sturdy. And then last night hot glued some moss on there. And I do have a little vignette or display that is going to be all sort of ocean related stuff, and this may end up being out all the time. My living room is decorated in ocean and mermaids because my grandmother was a mermaid collector and I inherited a lot of her stuff, but I love it. So she's pretty scary, and my husband said she reminded him of a weeping angel. Here's where her finger broke off, and I never found the finger. But I made one out of Model Magic, which is an air dry clay. And then I took one of my white acrylic paint markers and colored over it. And it is amazingly close to what it's supposed to be. And I'm happy with it. So that'll save me some money to return this. The other one, I'm probably, I think, going to add a little more moss. This is like the base, and I wasn't sure if I should cover it, but I'm thinking I want to. And then right now there's some creepy cloth that's gray underneath that display, and it kind of has a fishnetty look. But I actually wanted some fishnet, and I ordered some from Temu, but it has not arrived yet. So that is my special siren, Serena. I think her name's Serena, which means mermaid in Spanish, Sirena. And so that's just a little add-on on the end because she's sitting here on the table because I have my glue gun out and I've been working on it. And fun fact, kids, my glue guns are about 40 years old. I'm not even lying. I have 2 glue guns, and I definitely bought them in my early 20s, and I'm 61 now. So somewhere in that range of being 40 years old, and still works great. So I don't use them that much. I get burned. Surprisingly, I hurt myself. It's just something I do. I break things, I hurt myself. I need to join the Loving Klutzes family, I think. Anyway, I'm gonna get going, and I hope everyone's having a great day and you're enjoying getting ready for Halloween and enjoying some fall weather. It was a little warm yesterday. I think it's gonna be 79 today, and then it's really gonna cool down, which I love, 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 love. So have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.